President Biden will be making a decision by the end of this week. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in this video, so let's get right into it. All right, so really fast, before we get into it and discuss what the president will be deciding here in just a matter of days, let's quickly take a minute and discuss what top economists are now saying. Well, they're coming out right now saying a recession right here in the United States is pretty much inevitable. In other words, it is going to be happening. Here's why. They're already starting to see it play out in the economic data. So here's what they're doing. They're looking behind the scenes here, looking at all the economic data as far as consumer spending, demand in the marketplace, and they can already see that the American people, as in us, the consumer, are starting to contract on our spending, therefore less demand in the marketplace, less actual spending stimulating the economy. Therefore, it's turning into somewhat of a self-fulfilling prophecy because we've been hearing about this recession for a very long time, and people are starting to close up shop and get ready for the storm clouds that are about to be upon us. Obviously, the metaphorical storm clouds, but the fact of the matter is, we've been talking about this for a very long time now. If you've been watching the videos here on the channel for any length of time, you've been hearing about this as I've been talking about this for probably 6 months, 9 months, maybe even a year now. I've been saying, look out, something big is going to be coming. And it's pretty much getting here really, really fast. So again, they can see it all playing out here, and it's going to be very interesting to watch this process go forward. So here's what else is interesting about this. Not that we want a recession, but at the end of the day, there's nothing we can really do about it other than the fact that we just got to ride this thing out and hope and cross our fingers that the administration and Congress comes together and floats us some more checks, right? So anyway, let me talk you through the details about this because it's actually kind of interesting to watch this whole thing play out and to see how they're actually going to approach this and what are they going to do for the American people going forward, right? Here's what else is interesting about this. So Larry Summers, who happens to be, again, a top economist, he was actually the Treasury Secretary under President Obama. So he's actually been out for quite a while now, urging President Biden, hey, you've got to do something about this inflation and you need to do something for the American people. Well, we might be getting a little bit of an announcement out of the president here, which I want to talk about here in just a second. But again, they got to get this inflation under control. So it's kind of interesting to watch this whole thing play out. Anyway, let's get into it and discuss what the president is going to be announcing here and what he just said a short time ago earlier today. So let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me once again. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video. Things continue to change very, very rapidly right now, but I'm doing all the research each and every day, breaking it down into these short videos so that you can stay updated as this information is hitting the wire and as it pertains to you with everything going on, especially as it pertains to money, benefits, programs, checks, stimulus, new bills, new piece of legislation, what Congress is talking about, what the president and the administration are talking about. There's a lot that's changing right now. So anyway, I'm here for you in any way that it possibly can be. So please make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward. And all right, let's get into this and talk about the president and his big decision that'll be coming out here soon. All right, so this is a little bit of a two-part kind of decision here, so let me talk you through part number one. So we've heard today the president was out and said he'll be making a decision on removing the federal gas tax by the end of this week. So apparently he's going to think about it for a couple more days here and figure out, what's the best solution going forward. He also indicated he'll be making this decision based on data. I guess I'm not really sure what else other data he needs, considering gas prices have been going up almost every single day for about a month now and throughout the entire year of basically 2022. So I guess he's going to be making this decision based on data. But again, it'll be nice to know what he decides here. But remember, the federal gas tax is about 18 cents per gallon. So this would only be when you go and fill up your car with gas. Basically, the federal gas tax would be removed, saving you about 18 cents per gallon. So to put that into perspective, let's just say that you put 10 gallons in your car or your vehicle, it'd save you about $1.80. I just want to throw this out there. Have you ever heard the statement, stepping over dollars to pick up pennies? This is a classic example. They're missing the big picture. Again, I'm not here to take political sides. I never do in my videos. I love to slam everybody equally. But my point is here, are you kidding me? Seriously? Save us $1.80? I mean, come on. We need more than $1.80 these days. So this is a classic example of literally stepping over some dollars to pick up a few pennies on the other side. So at the end of the day, is it going to save us some money? Yeah, it's going to save you a little bit of money when you go to fill up your car with gas. But at the end of the day, is this the solution that we're all looking for? Probably not really, right? We need something more significant than this. But this may be the start of it, okay? So this is decision number one that he'll be making probably by the end of this week. And then again, they want to make an official announcement on this by the 4th of July. So that's kind of like their deadline, or maybe like on or right around the 4th of July is when they want to announce this. Here's what also is interesting. I just saw at the same time as I was reading some information about this, apparently there is some information circling around online right now about a gas boycott between July, not January, sorry about that, July 3rd and July 5th. So, not sure if you've heard about this anywhere else, but this is news to me as I just found this literally like 20 minutes before I started recording this video. So anyway, there's this boycott where everybody wants to kind of share this around the entire country, and basically the whole idea is between July 3rd and July 5th, so basically like the 4th of July weekend, essentially, when a lot of people are probably going to be driving, things like that, or maybe less people because gas is so expensive. But anyway, the whole idea is you're not supposed to buy any gas during those few days there, to basically just completely boycott gas and then possibly drive down prices. But then the fact of the matter is, when people get back in their cars and start driving once again, then again, demand will be right back up there, driving prices back higher. So again, it might be a short-term fix for a long-term problem, right? So anyway, just thought that was interesting. Wanted to share that with you. All right, so that's one decision that the president will be making by the end of this week, as what he said anyway. So I'll keep you posted on that. Next, just a couple days ago, in fact, it was like 3 days ago, we just got some more information on how the administration is now considering sending out these prepaid debit cards for Americans as a result of gas prices, and so that we can go out and buy some gas with it. So this is also potentially a decision that they may be also making here relatively soon as well. So we'll have to kind of keep our ears peeled on all this. Of course, I'll keep you posted. But as I mentioned in that video a couple days ago, I said one of the main decisions and one of the main kind of dilemmas that they're having right now with making this decision on these prepaid debit cards is, number one, the manufacturing, because apparently they are like low on chips, or they don't have like the ability to get all the chips that they need for manufacturing these prepaid cards. By chips, I mean like little, computer chips or whatever they put in cards, not like a bag of chips, right? They're probably sitting around eating bags of chips right now. Let's just be real, right? But anyway, that's not the kind of chip I'm talking about. I'm talking about the little chips in cards to make them readable when you go to like the card reader or whatever. So that is dilemma number one. Dilemma number two that they're worried about, and again, I feel like who cares what we spend the money on? But again, that's my opinion, and who cares what my opinion is? But again, the other objective or the other idea that they have here is they don't really have a good way to determine how we're going to be spending the money. So they want us to spend it on gas. And I feel like, who cares what we spend it on? If we buy food with it, if we buy gas with it, if we buy whatever else we need with it, what's the difference? But again, that's just me. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we need more than just gas, right? We need a lot of different things right now. So if it can help some people out, by all means, let's get it out to the people. So anyway, this could be another decision here that they're going to be coming out here with relatively soon, or maybe not. We've heard this a lot of times before over the last couple of years is, I'm going to have a great decision in a matter of days, and then we don't hear anything. How long have we been hearing about the student loan cancellation, right? Again, a decision that was supposed to be coming like 8 months ago, and we never got it. We've been kicking that can down the road for a very long time as well, and it just still doesn't arrive. So again, maybe this is another one of those decisions. Who knows? But either way, the president was out today saying, I'll be out by the end of the week, giving a decision on this based on data. So anyway, maybe it'll give us a little bit of a relief, and hopefully they'll come up with something here, but they're starting to show their cards a little bit. I've mentioned this recently as well. This is something we got to pay attention to here, because they're kind of in a little bit of a scramble right now. They recognize the situation that we're getting into here, and you can start to see Congress, the administration, the president. Again, I'm not taking political sides here. I'm just simply saying you can start to see here they're starting to squirm, because they understand that we're kind of getting into stuff here, right? We're kind of getting into the thick of it here relatively soon, and they're starting to trying to figure out what can we do. We're painted into a corner. How can we get out of this one, right? So I don't know. It might be interesting to see what actually happens here. Hopefully we can cross our fingers that some money, checks, something like this will be coming for the low income. As for the high income, you might just be on your own here. You know what I mean? That's kind of how they foresee this whole thing. So anyway, I'll keep you posted as I do get more details. There's a lot going on right now. Of course, as things change and as I get more details, I'll be right here for you, breaking it down, letting you know what's actually going on. So again, thank you so much for watching this. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out some of those other videos, including the one from yesterday, I think it was, yeah, titled Sending Out Right Now for the Low Income. I'm not going to tell you the details about that video, but go back and check it out, and you might be kind of happy that you did, which, by the way, I'm in communication with a bunch of people right now, so if you're one of those people, please give me a little bit of a break right now. I'm like inundated with emails right now, so I'm trying to catch up, and I'm trying to, get some stuff out to you, so just stick with me here. I'm doing my best. I'm one person. I can only do so much. You know what I mean? So anyway, thank you so much for your support. Enjoy your day. Until next time, have a good one. And thanks again. I'll catch you again later in the next update. And please remember, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. That's my commitment. That's my dedication. And I'm sticking to it. All right. Thanks again. Enjoy.